And going to do the same basically for the piston. Try to get it around the rings as much as you can too. And then you want to bring it so the piston's close to the bottom. So the trick will be get the cylinder over top, squish the rings down, and then slide that cylinder on, which is, again, it's a pretty tricky thing. Make sure your rings are first lined up in the pins too. Okay, so let's give it a go. Depending on how this goes, I might be swearing, I'm not sure. I know I've had these things be like total pain in the butt. Just trying to hold the cylinder. Holding the cylinder and then lining things up is not the easiest task. Okay, so here you can see I've gotten past the first ring, but the second ring is being a pain, and the reason so is that I didn't actually get it properly on that pin. So the ring wasn't actually squishing in properly. So now we're trying to basically get this thing over. There we go. So check the other side, make sure nothing's binding before you go straight down. Okay. And it should slide down nice, guys. If it don't slide down nice, you're buggering up a ring. And that's no good. Snugging down these head bolts. Hey guys, torquing down the cylinder head now, and one thing I noticed with my torque wrench, well, here it is right here. This is your torque wrench. So obviously I can torque from here, but now to get that in there, it's gonna be pretty hard. So I ran around the city trying to find this and that to make it work. I tried a crow's foot socket, but it wouldn't go in there. So this was the next best thing. What I did was obviously it's just a 14 mil wrench, and then I welded this guy just right about there. So now we're gonna torque down the head to 25 pounds. So I'm gonna start at 15. You basically crank this guy to 15, 0 at 1.5 right there. And yeah, we'll start torquing in a cross pattern. So I'll start here, then I'll flip to here, then I'll flip to here, then I'll flip back over. And then from 15 I'll go to 20, and 20 to 25, and then it's pretty much ready to go. Okay? Okay, so we got this torque down to 15. Now we're going to take it to 20. And this part here is just an unlocking so that this thing turns. Basically, I'm going to run it to 0 on 20 right there, and then lock it up. At 15, you go until you hear click. bring this over here. You hear that? That's the click. That's 15 pounds. So if I go back over here, that's 15 pounds. You're doing a cross pattern, always across, and you're taking it up to 25 pounds. And that's 25. So, there's the piston. Okay, gonna bring it up slowly. Well, that was not quite what I wanted. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, a little bit of oil. I always do this. Just kind of get more oil in there. It's 2-stroke oil. What I'm gonna do is take the oil, push it along the cylinder walls and the piston. And I'm gonna take it down. It's still in gear. Alright, so now once you've cleaned everything up and it looks good, there's only 2 gaskets that really go in here. Make sure to not stretch them, but that's this one. If you stretch them, they're a bugger to get in. They're real hard. I've been there where I've had to actually go get new ones. So don't stretch them, just drop them in just like that. And they do stretch for some reason if you just don't do it right. So that's pretty much it. Now at this point, make sure there's nothing really in there. Just giving it a final look over. Looks pretty clean. So at this point, now we're going to take this guy, there's here, and it's going to go on here and get torqued at 22 pounds. Ah, forgot something. This little spacer, there's another one that goes on this side. It's right here. Here we go. We're going to torque it down in a cross pattern again. Same way as kind of like the cylinder head. Or the cylinder, I should say. Okay, so I'm going to start at 10 pounds and work my way to 22. First, snug them all up. Again, this is just 10 pounds, so it doesn't really matter the order too much. Okay, gonna take it up to 15. I'm at 15 now. And this is where I'll start doing the star pattern. So always opposites, so and then across, and then back over to the next one on this side. Then back across to the other side, and over, back over to the other one. Okay, I'm not going to go, so I'm going to go from 15 to straight to 22 pounds. Pressure. This stuff I'd always recommend, any kind of engine work, always torque it to exact spec, because it's just the proper way to do things, right? That's 22. Point, if we turn it over, oh yeah, we got good compression. Oh yeah, she feels good. So, I'm gonna take a compression tester and see where we're at. Feels very good. So let's take a look, guys. Without any break-in or anything, looking at a compression about 170 pounds. I think once the engine breaks in, we're going to see that go up. But definitely kicking it over. She feels strong. There's lots of compression there. Yeah. Yeah. Lots of compression on here. Yeah. So that's good.